Hello, ladies and gentlemen, you beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome back to another video. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. If you could please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, I would really appreciate it. I've got a very exciting video for you guys today. I'm actually really excited to actually make this video for you guys today. But basically in today's video, I am going to be showing you guys and talking about my favorite WWE action figures that were shown yesterday at Stay at Home Ringsidefest 2020. I always love making these videos every year. You know, after every single toy show, whether it be New York Toy Fair, Ringside Fest, San Diego Comic-Con, each and every time, the next day I go ahead and make a video showing and talking about my favorite WWE action figures that were shown. And this year, although it has been hectic and crazy, it's not going to stop me from making this video. And there's another good thing about these videos, because it's opinion based, so all the beautiful people could interact in the comment section below talking about their favorite WWE action figures that were shown, because of course everyone is different, everyone likes different things, and that's why I really like doing these types of videos, because all the beautiful people could talk about and leave their thoughts, their opinions, and all that good stuff down in the comment section below. And this is definitely, you gotta let me know down in the comment section below your favorite WWE action figures that were shown at the end of the video. Of course, let me know if you agree with my list. Let me know if you disagree with my list. But you guys know me. I'm mainly a fan of the Legends figures in the WWE line. You know, that's always my #1 priority. Those are always my favorite. But of course, I did add some, you know, current superstars onto this list because I am extremely excited for them. And of course, that's what this list is all going to be about. My favorite ones that were actually shown. Now, it was originally going to be, you know, a top 10 list, but I kind of went out of control, and I think there's like 12 or 13 on this list. Now, I did go ahead and do them in order. Of course, the last one we take a look at is going to be my favorite one that was shown. So yeah, I pretty much said all I have to say. I don't want to waste any more time. I just want to get straight into this video. Let's go. Starting off the list, we got my boy Aleister Black. And yes, for all the images, I added the real life image to the side of it, except for one. It is wrong because I couldn't find the correct attire when he wore it. So you guys know what I'm doing. You guys know what I'm doing. But let's just get into it. Aleister Black, baby. And I said it in yesterday's video when we were taking a look at all the images that were shown. When this was leaked out that Aleister Black was going to be in the set, I even predicted what attire was going to be and what I wanted it to be. And look, guys, we ended up getting it, and I'm extremely, extremely excited. His last two elites were brilliant. The attires were great, and we already know this is going to be beautiful. Just taking a look at this render image, we already know they make the figure fantastic. You know, the tattoos always got detail. The two head scans were great. It's just the attire. You just take a look at the render image of the freaking entrance jacket. The horns are just driving me crazy. It's going to be coming with the hood as well. Just the amount of detail. Although it's going to be rubber, we could obviously understand it in this case because you could obviously see the amount of detail in this. So if they were to use soft goods, they did mention this before, it wouldn't look right. But with this rubber, you already know it's going to look absolutely brilliant. I know we all hate the rubber, but in this case, we can't hate it because we all know it's going to look good, whether it be soft goods or rubber. But this one I am extremely, extremely excited for. Next up on the list, we have my boy John Morrison. Now, he would have been lower on the list. However, if that Survivor Series Elite did not come out and this was going to be the first one back that John Morrison had got, then I would have been more excited. You don't get me wrong, guys. This is 100 times better in my opinion than the Survivor Series Elites. Of course, we're getting the little Johnny bandana, we're getting the sunglasses, we're even getting the soft goods entrance jacket, which is incredible. We're getting a new head scan, which absolutely, it's phenomenal. I have to say, best John Morrison head scan Mattel has done. But yeah, like I said, because I've always wanted John Morrison's first elite with the red jacket. I've always thought that was incredible, but you know, it's always been expensive for years now. So it's now maybe one day I would have got it, but you know, it just never happened. But now I really don't need it since we're getting this beautiful elite with this entrance jacket. Although I would still like to have that older one, I think this one will do in my collection. And I know I said I'm not gonna get duplicates of people, but I kind of lie every once in a while. I already got his Survivor Series elite, so I don't really need this one, but I want it. You know, sometimes we could break rules. In this case, we have to break the rule, at least for me. But this John Morrison, absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to get it. I'm so freaking excited. And remember, guys, a lot of these are already up on WrestlingFigureShop.com. You could go to WrestlingFigureShop.com and use discount code UNSTABLE at checkout, and you will save yourself 10%. Next up on the list, I went ahead and added them both because I couldn't really pick which one I like better, and this one would have been lower on the list as well, guys, but... And this, I think everyone could agree with, you know, the render images. We already know, you know, the attire is going to look great. I know a lot of people are upset because they're still using that torso choice. But to me, that really doesn't matter. I'm not going to go crazy about that. That's just my opinion. I know that a lot of people are upset about that, but that doesn't really bother me. I'm not one of those types of people. But other than that, with the attire choices, we already know they're going to look great. You know, we're getting the awesome entrance hands, you know, when he does the rock star hands. But it's all comes down to the face. We all know that the head scan is not going to look that good. You know, we saw render images of the WrestleMania Elite. The render image face looked great, and then when we actually got it, it ended up looking like someone's random uncle. And that always happens to be the case with the Edge figures. Ever since Mattel has started, they just never got the Edge head scan down, and it doesn't make sense to me. You know, they got the face scan technology, and you know, this many years later, and they still can't come out with a decent head scan. I just haven't been a fan of any of the Edge head scans. That's why it's high on the list, because it looks so good now, but I'm sure when we see the actual finished product, the head scan's not going to look that good. Maybe I'm going to eat my words and it's going to look like the best head scan ever. I hope that is the case when we do end up seeing it, but you know, from what we've seen from Mattel with the Edge head scans, I don't have high hopes, and that's just my opinion. Of course, we're going to get the entrance jackets. Just look at his previous elites. We've always got his entrance jacket, so that's just going to be an added bonus, and I can't wait to see how these two actually turn out, and I'm really happy that he is the chase in this set, but I'm excited for both of them. And I really hope they finally make a good Edge head scan. You know, we could all dream. Next up on the list, you know, a lot of people would expect this one to be my number one. Really, this is for me. I only wanted to add Jeff Hardy, but since it's an Elite 2-pack, I'm going to have the full image here. And of course, the real matches on the left side. And why this is so high on the list and not lower and not my number one is because, don't get me wrong, guys. You know me, Jeff Hardy. I'm going to get every single figure. I've said it a million times. Any figure that Mattel comes out with of Jeff Hardy, I will buy 100% of the time. Basic Elite, I don't freaking care. I'm getting them. Now, why it's so high on my list is because this isn't the attire I personally would have went with, but it don't get me wrong, it's a great attire, it's a great moment, great match. We're getting that IC champion that we rarely get, but like I said, it's not the attire or anything like that I would have went with personally. I still think there's so much more amazing attires and figures of Jeff Hardy that Mattel could make. We still have he's still supposed to be in a close Elite lineup. What was it? Elite 84, Elite 85. One of those. I believe it's 84. So hopefully we get a flashback Elite. It will probably be a more updated one, you know, from 2019, 2020, which is fine, but Mattel, keep pushing out Jeff Hardy figures. There's still so many amazing flashback elites you can make. I've already talked about in a previous video from the other day which attires I would want the most out of them, but we'll see. Maybe you'll make them down the line. I just really hope you just pump out Jeff Hardy figures as long as you have him on a contract. Next up on the list, we have Dusty Rhodes. Like I said, guys, I love the Legends figures so much. I will get every single one that Mattel comes out with, and this one, really, you could obviously see, again, I added the real images of them, but you could see they didn't add the right pants. It would have been awesome if they had added all those. You know, you could obviously see the black tights with the red dots on those, but they added the trunks, and you could obviously see the thing around his neck should be on the hat. I'm sure that's what a lot of people are going to do when they actually get it. Hopefully it fits around that hat, because that hole on his neck looks quite small. I'm sure it's going to fit. At least that'll be the smart thing to do. if Mattel was smart, but you know, sometimes they really aren't. But you know, this is a great elite. You know, we've gotten a decent amount of Dusty Rhodes elites in the past, and when this was leaked out and we were talking about attires, I didn't even mention this attire at all. It didn't even cross my mind. So that is just why it's amazing that Mattel even made this one. I think that's really cool on their part, and that's why I'm mainly excited about it. You know, I like the entrance attire on this a lot. I love the red dots. I love, you know, the ends of the attire, how it's stringy. You know, it could have been smaller ones, but you know, I'm not going to complain too much. Still looks cool, still awesome. Of course I'm going to get it, and I'm extremely excited for it. Next up on the list, we have my boy, my man, rest in peace, Umaga, or how William Regal says this, Umaga. But we have the red attire with a different head scan, which is amazing. You know, I never thought they would have made another Umaga elite, and when this was announced as elite, I was so freaking excited, and I was hoping it was going to be this red attire. It ended up being the red attire. Again, like I said, we're getting a new head scan with the tongue out, so that just adds to it to make it even better. We're getting the thing that goes around his waist. I forget the correct term for it. I know you guys are going to let me know down in the comment section below, but we're even getting that as an extra bonus, and I just freaking love this. Like I said, I wasn't expecting another Umaga elite, so them making it is just incredible. I do have another video planned. I don't want to give it away because a lot of people are copying your boy Unstable, and we don't want that, so we got to keep it on the down low for now. But I do have an exciting video that is in the works that I think you guys are going to enjoy, and of course it has to do with WWE action figures. You guys could pretty much guess. I kind of gave a little hint there. I really didn't, but you guys guess what video you think I have planned with getting more figures. Put two and two together. I'm sure one of you are going to figure it out down in the comment section below. But this Umaga is just absolutely amazing. Love the face scan, love the attire, and I can't wait to get my hands on this one. Oh, and another thing about the Umaga, it's the Royal Rumble line, and a few people have asked me if Wrestling Figure Shop is going to get them. They did get the last Royal Rumble set, so I'm assuming they're going to get this one. We are just going to have to wait and see. Of course, if they do get it, make sure you follow me on Instagram, Unstable1047. I will let you guys know. It will be on my story. It will be on a post. It will be in something. Next up on the list, we have my boy, Jerry the King Lawler, and this one is so low because, guys, just take a look at the detail on the attire, on the freaking robe, the crown. They just went all out with this figure, and I can't believe this is part of the regular elite line. It's not even a collector's edition. It's nothing like that. It's part of a regular elite line. That's how crazy it is. I love when Mattel does it. They don't make it I like when they don't make awesome figures like this hard to get. I like how it's in a regular elite line. We could just go on WrestlingFigureShop.com, type in discount code Unstable, save that 10%, have it shipped to the door, and you know, you just end up being a happy camper. But guys, this attire, the crown, the robe, I can't get enough of this. I just keep looking at this elite figure because it just blows my mind with how much detail they actually put into it. And the robe, guys, that's what my eyes just keep going to, is the robe, because I'm so happy that it's soft goods, and with how good it looks, it just makes me so happy. There is another Jerry the King Lawler attire that I do want. Jack's made it in the past, which I know we've gotten 3 elites of Jerry the King Lawler. You know, 4 might be over the top to some people. My voice just cracked, but there is an attire I do really want a Mattel. Hopefully we could get that down in the comment section below. I'm sure I'm going to do another video talking about dream attires. That's also on the list, so expect that. I just got a bunch of good ideas going on in the head. We should have some exciting videos coming up, guys, but this one, it has to be low on the list because it's beautiful. Next up on the list, this one is so low on the list, and I know, guys, this was the one I was talking about at the beginning where I couldn't find the exact attire when he wore this, so I went with the closest one where he's in red trunks. You could obviously see the difference in boots, the knee pads, and things of that nature. But you know, this one is so low on the list because, you know, this is a figure that a lot of people have wanted, or a character I should say. A lot of people have wanted him for such a long time. You know, 2020, a crazy year, and we're getting a freaking Michael P.S. Hayes in the lineup, which is amazing. Again, I know a lot of people would like it with a robe, but of course, you know which which flag is on the robe, which Christian, talk, take a breather, and talk correctly. The flag that would, of course, be on it would start controversy again. It's 2020, so a lot of people would be upset at that, which I completely understand. So I'm not sure that that is going to be in it. I actually think that is the wrong error, actually, from when he wore that sunglasses. I think my boy Once Broken actually was messaging me about it and said it's the wrong era to get it. So who knows what we're actually going to get? Are we going to get a robe? Are we going to get a shirt? Are we going to get a jacket? Are we going to get something? If you guys know when he actually wore this attire and what he wore, if he came out with an entrance jacket or a robe or something like that, please let me know down in the comment section below. Or if you follow me on Instagram, I would appreciate an actual real life image of this attire when he wore it, because I would like to see what the final product could essentially be. So if you guys know, please let me know down in the comment section below. But I'm really excited for this one. We're getting a freaking Michael PSAs. Hopefully we get the rest of the free birds. That would just be dope. It would have been awesome as an Elite 3-pack or something, but you know, so yeah, we can't always get what we want, which is fine. At least we're getting something. It's better than nothing. Next up on the list, another 2-pack right here. We are freaking getting the Mr. T and Roddy Piper, ladies and gentlemen, and this is so low on the list. Is number one mainly because two iconic people in the world, two amazing characters. We are freaking getting soft goods jackets. We are getting the freaking boxing gloves from their awesome WrestleMania match. And just the detail on the soft goods is just, it's incredible to me, guys. I'm just really excited that they did it. You know, Mr. T is on the back of his jacket. The hot rod is on the back of Piper's jacket, soft goods and entrance robe. It just blows my mind that Mattel is actually they're going deeper into detail, which is crazy to me. I'm loving that we're getting more soft goods. I think that is great. We're getting another Mr. T figure, so that is even better. And I'm just really excited for these two guys. I can't wait to get this, and I can't wait to actually have them in my hands, guys. I know a lot of people think that way too. A lot of the flashback collectors are going crazy for this one, and I am one of those people. And finally on the list, guys, we are 5 years in the making. We are finally getting the Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Anyone who doesn't have this as their number one, just get off of YouTube, get off Instagram, get off social media. I mean, how can this not be everyone's number one? We have been waiting so long to finally get this Hollywood Hulk Hogan back in the line, and oh my god, and it looks beautiful. It's an ultimate edition. I mean, I have no complaints about this figure, guys. It is just that good. I can't wait to get this. Like I said, guys, we have been waiting 5 years now. We were supposed to get it then. It got canceled for obvious reasons. We are finally getting it back in the line, and it looks this good, guys. I mean, come on. There is no question which figure that we saw yesterday should be on everyone's number one list, and as everyone's number one, and this is the figure that should be on as everyone's number one. It has to be. I mean, there's no question. Maybe like I said, everyone has different thoughts and opinions, so maybe you guys are calling me an idiot down in the comment section below. Maybe you guys don't even care for this figure. That's why it's good. You guys let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts, your opinions on what your favorite figures are. You know, I love to interact with you. I love to hear all the good stuff down in the comment section below. So please let me know your thoughts, your opinions, your favorites down in the comment section below. But if you guys enjoyed this video, if you could please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you are a new viewer, please subscribe for more. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you beautiful people next time.